Hello and welcome to Loppy Loves Iceland. If you haven't been here before, my name is Lauren and on this channel I talk about my life as an immigrant living in Iceland. Today I want to talk about a free attraction right in the centre of Reykjavik that I think a lot of tourists miss. I think it's a hidden gem. It's right in the centre of the city, incredibly close to one of the most famous landmarks in Reykjavik. And I never see this spoken about on tourist recommendations for Reykjavik. I discovered this place completely by accident back when I was still living in the capital a long time ago, and it is one of my favourite places in the city. I'm going to show you just how close it is to Hallgrímskirkja, which is the big church at the top of the Rainbow Street in downtown Reykjavik. So it's less than a minute's walk from the church. You just turn to the right. If you're coming from the Rainbow Street, just go to the right and walk just slightly down the road and you'll come to a gate for the Einar Jónsson Sculpture Garden. This was also a bit of a new experience for me because I have never been there at night time and I've never been there in the snow, and it was a completely different feel to how it is in the daytime. So the museum, you have to pay to enter. I have never been to the museum. A lot of my family have actually. I do want to go at some point. I'm just never in Reykjavik. But the garden is free to enter. And the museum closes, I think, at 5. And if you look up online, it will say the opening hours are the same as the museum, but I have never seen the garden closed. I went quite late in the evening and the gates were wide open. I think it's open all the time. You can see in my footage just how close it is to Hallgrímskirkja. You can literally see the spire behind the museum. It's so close. And these are all sculptures by Einar Jónsson, who was an Icelandic sculptor. He was born on the 11th of May 1874. And passed away on the 18th of October 1954. He attended the Copenhagen Academy of Art, and in 1902 he also received a grant from the Icelandic government to study in Rome for 2 years. In 1909 he made an arrangement with the Icelandic government. He was provided with a home and a studio in Reykjavik, and in return he donated all of his works to the country. I really like his style of sculpture. It's quite different from, I guess, anything else I've really seen. I think that you can all tell that they're by the same person, but they all have their individual themes. My 2 personal favourites are Thor wrestling with age and the monument to Hallgrímur Pétursson. He was an Icelandic poet and minister who Hallgrímskirkja was named after. And that sculpture is actually a similar shape to Hallgrímskirkja from the side. There is one sculpture that I have always hated in this garden, and that is Ymir or Auðhumla. I think it's really, really creepy. I always have. And that is the one sculpture that I am cursed to see on a daily basis, because that sculpture is also at my workplace and I have to walk past it every day. But that is the only one that I don't like in this garden. Everything else I think is just a masterpiece. I think he was very, very talented. Back when I used to live in the capital, sometimes I would just sit here and have my lunch. Or sometimes I would just come for a bit of peace and quiet and just sit for a while, just wander around and enjoy the tranquility. It really is a little peaceful haven right in the city centre. I never really see a lot of people in the garden. I don't know how well known it is among tourists. Obviously I would hate for it to become a really, really crowded place. I don't think that will ever happen, at least I hope not. But I do think it is somewhere that you should visit if you are in Reykjavik anyway. And it's free. I mean, there's not a lot of things that you can do for free in Iceland that are going to be as enriching as this. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you know of any other free activities in Iceland that I don't know about, because I am always open to check them out. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a lovely day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!